Hi everyone, this is Maria and this is my husband Joey. Hi Joey. Anyways, today Joey is going to help me make a Halloween tree for the inside of our house. So it's going to just be a regular Halloween decoration for the inside of our house. But anyways, we found this branch. Joey, you want to tell them where we found the branch?
I just went to the swap meet, picked up this branch for $3. Somebody already had pre-nailed it, actually pre-screwed it to a base. So, did some of the work for us already, so it's ready to go.
Yay! So what are we going to do? We're going to paint it with what?
Went to Michael's and picked up a can of Krylon semi-gloss black.
I originally was going to just leave it the way it was, but then I thought, I think it would look really good black, and Joey agreed. And so we got the hooks for some ornaments that I got, some Halloween ornaments, and they're the Christmas hooks, so we wanted some black ones. So what are you going to do, Joey?
Well, we're going to go ahead and paint the hooks black as well as the tree.
Okay, so Joey's going to get to work. Thank you, Joey, for helping me because I'm such a messy crafter, right?
Yes, you
And
are.
I can only imagine myself with a can of paint. And so he's going to, gosh, I wouldn't even have thought of this.
Just going to go ahead and lay these out.
Okay.
You're going to got to shake the can good.
Okay, I think I have, how many ornaments do you think I could put? I got the glass Halloween ornaments at Michael's.
Yeah.
How many do you think I can put up there? About a dozen?
Oh, I don't know. We'll paint as many as we can of the hooks and
Okay.
then go from there. What we got to do is just got to shake up the can.
Okay.
And what we're going to be
shaking
doing,
up the can.
and what we're going to do is we're just going to be going ahead and laying out the hooks
Okay.
so we can paint them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to be painting one side.
Okay. Oh,
And then
okay.
once they dry, we'll just flip them over and paint the other side.
Do you think they'll dry quickly?
Depending on what kind of paint it doesn't really specify as far as that goes. It says it dries in 10 minutes or less.
Okay, let's hope for the less.
So,
Actually, my husband Joey used to be an automotive painter for a lot of years. He did a lot of custom cars. Now he's in the management end of the business. And so he's had like a 2-month vacation. Joey, why did you have a 2-month vacation?
I decided to give myself a heart attack.
He had a heart attack of all things. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And so anyways, he's one of the lucky ones. He made it and, he survived it and he had to go through a couple of procedures, but he's here to tell the tale, right, Joey?
That's right.
And he's eating healthy and exercising and doing really well.
And painting black trees.
And painting Halloween trees.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and paint these things.
Okay, I'm going to move off the side so I
The
don't.
best way to paint these things is when you paint, just kind of, I would do it so that the spray goes in kind of this direction.
Okay.
Then we'll come back in this direction.
Okay.
That way we'll make sure that you get the top side painted black.
Okay.
As well as these things are round, so you want to try and get as much of the green. So you're going to hit it this way, so it'll hit the sides as well as the top. That way when we flip it over, we'll do the same thing. That way it's for sure covered all the way around.
All right. All right. Also, it's good to work in a well-ventilated area, right?
Yes.
So we're in the garage and we
Paint will do that
have
to you.
doors on both sides open.
Yeah. So, and if you saw right there, because these things are made of aluminum, they're so light,
Okay.
they actually will fly away as you spraying them. So you want to make sure, the best way to do it with an aerosol can, because you can't really control the paint air pressure, you have to just stay a little bit further back.
Okay, so he's standing a little further back, you can see. And then you can see what he's doing. Joey has made a lot of really awesome things over the years, I mean, as a painter, and he's just so artsy, crafty, can work with Bondo. He has created so many neat things aside from cars.
So now we'll just go ahead and let that sit.
Okay.
And while we're waiting for that to dry, we'll go ahead and start painting the tree.
Okay, and this is easier working on the board, do you think? On this board than newspaper? Can you work on newspaper?
Well, you can work on newspaper, but if you do newspaper, best thing to do is tape it down.
Okay.
So it doesn't go flying away because
good
the breeze
idea.
comes up and it'll stick into.
Okay, so be
into your
sure to
working.
tape your paper down if
Yeah.
you choose to use paper.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so what are you going to do next?
We're going to go ahead and paint the tree.
Okay.
Now, as far as painting the tree, I mean, you can go ahead and set it down and spray it if you want to start doing it that way. Ultimately, because you've got so many different angles to get around all the branches, you're going to end up picking it up and painting it.
Okay.
So one of the bad habits I had as a painter over the years was I never wore protective gloves, but you should be wearing protective gloves so you don't end up painting your hand.
Oh, okay.
But I
Good
don't
idea.
have any gloves here on hand right now, so I'm just going to kind of go over the basics of it. And you can actually flip around so you don't even get paint on your hand. They're basically, you buy gloves at the paint stores,
Okay.
the hardware stores. They're like a latex type
For a couple of
glove.
bucks or something?
Yeah, you can get
Okay.
them for not too
Got it.
expensive. But with me, what I'm going to be doing is I'll be painting this part, then I'll set it down, and grab this part, paint this part, so I won't really be getting it. But it's good to wear gloves anyhow, just in case you accidentally, you know, get sidetracked, going like this.
He knows me too well. Okay.
So pretty much what I'll be doing is you're just going to go ahead and just, you hold it in one spot and catch all the surfaces that you see and paint them black.
Okay.
So what you're going to be doing is you paint it black, just a light whiff.
That is looking good already.
And then once you don't see any more brown and everything looks black, everything looks good, you rotate it.
Okay.
See? Black, tan, black, tan.
Okay.
So then you go ahead and then you flip it, start catching all those spots.
So Joey and I, we've already been talking about Halloween next year, and we're trying to come up with a theme. A really cool theme that you can see his artistic side. We won't tell them yet, right, Joey? It's kind of like...
Big secret.
Okay.
So now you got that all black, and see now you flip it, now you can start seeing the areas that were overlapped.
Oh,
and then
that looks so good. Let me get a close-up of that. That looks so good. Okay.
And then if you wanted to, you can actually leave it like that if you wanted it, just to have different highlights and stuff.
I kind of like that.
So you can either do that, and we were just basically showing
Let me
you
show them that, like, the different highlights. You can still see some of the brown, some of the tan wood, and I kind of like that. It makes it almost look spookier to me than just a solid black.
Yeah. So you can flip it around. So I mean, if you wanted to do that, or if you want, if you wanted to do your own highlighting later, you can just do the whole thing in black, and then maybe get like a white or a gray, and just kind of catch highlights.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
that's
you
a
can
good
do it that way
idea.
too.
Can I show them the little face? Look at the little face in the tree. You know, like spooky trees in the woods. Ooh. I know, weird.
But we're just going to, on this one, we're going to do the whole thing in black.
Okay.
And if you don't, like I said, if you don't get it 100% perfect, that's still going to add to the feel of the Halloween tree look.
Okay.
So if you miss a spot, don't worry about it. It's still going to look good. Still give that Halloween feel. And if you notice when I'm spraying it, I kind of just, I'm just triggering it. Basically, fan, like this.
Okay.
You don't want to just pull the trigger and do this because you end up putting paint runs.
Also, paint on the walls, right?
Well, you get paint all over everything, and you'll be going through a whole lot more paint than you really need to.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of look around, just catch all the spots, whatever you see.
I mean, Joey really knows paint. Joey, how many years did you work with paint?
Too many.
Decades, right?
Decades.
He started when he was in high school with his dad, and he was actually born into the business. Automotive business, I should say. Oops, I hear our dogs barking. They're in the front yard. I should go check on them. That looks really good. Oh my gosh. You can see how he's spraying the top.
Now I'm just going to grab this part,
Okay.
and that way I'll catch the part that I was holding it with before.
Wow, that looks great. You know, you guys, I can hardly believe Halloween is already here. I mean, I started getting ready in July.
Okay, so
That looks good. I love it.
So that's pretty much
That
done
looks
now.
so cool, you guys. Look at this.
Now you can feel that this thing is pretty much dried. So now we can flip it over, and you can see how now these things are black on there, kind of rolled around the side.
Okay,
but
see
the
green
bottom
there.
side is green still. So now all you got to do is flip them over.
Okay.
I'm gonna just flip all of them over like this. And then we're gonna end up doing the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and paint the top side and going through the same routine at coming in at an angle with the spray.
Okay.
Just to kind of catch any overlap on the edges that were missed. But you can see how the top side's green now.
All right. Those look good, Joey. Is that it?
That's it. It's pretty much done.
Wow.
This thing is actually almost dry. I can touch it, and I'm not getting. I think you can feel a little tackiness to it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna touch it. It's a little sticky, but not that much.
Yeah. So that's
That
it.
looks great.
And once you're done, because there's still a lot of paint left in the can. What most people do is they'll go ahead and set it on the shelf.
Okay.
And the problem with that is it will clog that tip.
Okay.
So all you do is you turn it upside down.
Okay, turn it upside down.
Spray it till you get nothing but air.
Okay. Spray till you get nothing but air, and it cleans out the nozzle. Awesome. I didn't even know that tip. That's a great tip.
And ready for your next time.
Okay, thank you, Joey. You know, I'm trying to get Joey to do his own channel with automotive tips. He's so good. He's really good, but he's also very modest, you know. And so he's helped a lot of guys, and he just is really artsy. And so, okay, Joey, thanks a lot, and I can hardly wait to decorate it. Bye.
Bye-bye. Same bat time, same bat place.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
That's it.
Okay, I better go find the dogs. Thank you, Joey. These are the ornaments, the glass bulbs that I found at Michael's the other night. They were regular $6.99, and I got them $2.79 each for each cylinder. I especially love these with the spider webs, and these are really cute with the ghost right here. And so anyways, I probably won't use them all is what I'm thinking, but I can always use them later, like next year for a wreath, to decorate a wreath. I also found these at our 99-cent store. Aren't they really cute? And so they weren't there when I made my Halloween video of the 99-cent only store, but when I saw them, I just loved them, and I picked up several packs. They are ornaments, and so I just thought they were so funny. Okay, so I'm ready to decorate my tree. And so I wanted to show you one more thing. I found this at Michael's, and it's an actual ornament, and it might be too big for the tree is what I'm thinking, but I could put it on the base. And I got this on sale too. Isn't that cool? Super cool. So if you hear any unusual monster noises in the background, my husband is setting up the rest of the Halloween things, the monsters and creatures and everything on the porch. So, okay, so you may hear some growling going on. He's working on the zombies right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate the tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting these little hooks on the ornaments and just gonna start hanging them up. And so I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that a little bit so it doesn't fall. That was the zombie ripping his head off. So funny. We bought that at Spirit Halloween store years ago. I'll show it to you at the end of this video. So there's the first one. And let me go ahead and get a different one. That's a ghost. And I love these with the spider webs. So cute. I love these. And I love all these colors too. All the little Halloween colors. Okay. I'm doing it from back here. So let's go ahead. Well, I'll leave it there. And then this one has a witch. You know, my husband has always been so helpful with me. We've been married almost 37 years next month. Can you believe it? 37 years. Wow. And so, now I'm going to put this over here because I'm starting to put everything over there. Doo-doo-doo. It's hard to see from back here. I'll go ahead and hang that up right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. So I'm all done with my Halloween tree. What do you think of it, Joey?
Looking good.
He's still working outside on the monsters on the porch. Anyways, I really love this. In fact, he came inside, took a break, and he added a few of the bulbs on the trees. I'm going to go ahead and take off the little, there's some little things around the necks of those skeleton ornaments, and so I'm going to snip those off. But I really love this, and the skeletons look like they're having a good time hanging out on the Halloween tree. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my office because I love all spooky things in my office. So I'm going to go set it down and I'll show you when it's over there, okay? Be right back. So I found the perfect place in my office. It's right on top of the printer next to my computer and sitting on top of my Halloween box of curiosities. I have a video of that, and so inside that box I have all kinds of fun Halloween things. You can look that up if you like. And there's my printer. And so I just love this, you guys. Let me zoom in on it. I just really like this. It's so much fun. And it was super simple to make. And so, okay, I promised you that I would show you the zombie. Here's the zombie that rips his head off. And we got this at Spirit Halloween a long time ago. We put him here on purpose because, you know, when kids come by, they're gonna naturally tap his head. He's fun. And here's our other zombie. This zombie crawls. The kids just love him, and they go screaming down our driveway. Lots of fun. Okay, so that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I can't remember if I showed you the little hand at the base of the tree. Looks really cute. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and happy Halloween. Bye-bye.